just like that little video chat that like you can talk to anyone
That's
around the
creepy.
world.
That's fucking
But like
creepy.
a lot of
It's like
grown men
MySpace.
were on there.
Yeah.
And
That's
you'll
how
see
you get
men-
traffic, right there.
Yeah,
Right there.
I know.
Talking to
And we
little
went on
kids.
it.
I don't remember going on
What
Omegle.
do you use? A cell phone, a computer?
Computer. I used to do it with my soccer team when we were going on away trips.
Did y'all ever get money?
What?
No.
It's not
Actually-
Sugar Daddy website.
It could have been. We could have used it.
Omegle these nuts.
So
We could.
With that being said,
Do they still have Omegle or no?
I'm gonna look it up.
Probably,
How you
yeah.
spell this shit?
Omegle.
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 Mhm.
I remember it
Omegle.
like yesterday.
Omegle? Did I spell it? Like O,
Yes.
me, and then Glee.
But like
G-L-E.
Glee is EE.
Omegle top to
Oh.
strength. What the hell?
This
Oh,
is
it's
Omegle?
closed.
It's closed? What's that? It says
Shutdown was open for humorous purposes.
Oh, it happened in 2023.
The fact
Oh.
that it says "talk to strangers" as
Strangers,
like the
yeah.
catchphrase, that's
It's
kind of
nuts.
scary.
Monkey app.
What are we
I'm about to
doing?
be on somebody's porn site. See, you know what? So a random stranger just pops up.
Yeah.
You used to see it on social media sites. You used to switch to like it would show famous people, like people who were talking and they randomly got to talk to famous
Yes.
people.
Okay, I remember
Yes.
that where people would randomly like pop up
Yes.
and okay.
Yeah. That was real.
Lord
Yeah,
have
maybe it's
mercy.
fun to get on Omegle.
So
Okay.
dangerous.
Welcome back to Where to Love. It is not Where to Love.
I'm
It.
fucking. Oh, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We bring out all the hoe. We
Bring
what?
out all the hoes.
Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Mhm.
Hey, welcome to the show.
You can.
Bring out all the hoes.
We sure.
Bring out all the hoes.
Happy new year. It's not the new year. Anyway, welcome back to No Broke Boys Allowed podcast. It's your girl Chizzy. Okay, that was too much.
Francesca.
It's Essence.
Our first host, our first co-host.
Guest?
Guest. Okay.
Guest.
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 Yeah.
It could
I'm
be
trying
a
to
co-host.
put guest and co-host together. Ho-west.
Ooh,
Our first
ho-west.
ho-west. Not saying you're a hoe, but you get what
Right,
I'm
right,
saying.
right,
Ho-west.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I mean, we
All
had our
our
days.
ho-west
We had our
here.
days, right?
Sipping a
I'm
little
so
something. This is
different.
the holiday. And we are so happy to see y'all, even though we really don't know who the hell y'all are. So we're
Who's
really looking at
watching.
ourselves.
Mhm.
But anyway, y'all, what are we talking about today?
Since this was your topic, you want to introduce?
Boundaries
Mhm.
and what's healthy boundaries in a relationship versus toxic boundaries in a relationship.
When I hear boundaries, I think bounce that dick.
Absolutely
How,
not.
where did you get
Right.
boundaries?
Bounds.
Okay, so the bound.
The dick.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, I digress.
Is
Okay.
that healthy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. So for me, I like my freedom. So if I'm like,
Okay.
hey, I'm going on a trip, like with my homegirls, it's my hope that my partner's like, all right, babe, we have a good time. Take the Amex and do your
Right.
thing, right?
Right.
I'll take that.
So I guess a sign for me would be like, cause you know Shamika and them, you know how they get down.
Yeah.
Y'all start popping that pussy, and then next thing you know, you calling everybody Jane. I know how you get when you drunk. Like if you act like that, we can't be together.
Right.
Because you have to give me that. I need to still have my freedom and be myself within a relationship. Of course, I'm going to respect you. I'm not going to be out here being crazy. Everybody knows my personality is wild, but if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm not going to be over the top. Now, I
Yes.
might flirt with somebody, get us in a section, and be like, I got a
I
husband.
mean,
Thank you for the free liquor. But
we have to do
would,
that.
you know,
Right.
so
Sometimes.
what y'all think? What would y'all do?
I feel like I don't feel like I'll ever present it as me asking, "Can I go on a trip?"
I'm fucking going.
It would just be like if I'm asking to go on a girls trip, like I'm just saying like, "Hey babe, I'm going on a girls trip
Mhm.
from this and this point. Like, are you okay with that?" To make sure like our schedules match
And that's
up.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like not permission
Yeah.
asking, but like, hey babe, like, are you cool with me going? But like, I know he's gonna say no
Say
or yes.
yes.
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
no.
I
You
know
want
you're
that.
gonna say yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Just want to make sure like you don't have nothing going. Like if we have kids, then I can see like okay, I have a
Yes.
certain work trip or something like
Yeah.
that. That's not
True.
gonna. So I can get it from that standpoint.
Yeah.
But if we don't have kids, I'm just basically telling you like I'm going on this trip. You already know what kind of communication I have, so I'm gonna keep you updated, so on and so forth. That should
Right.
be it. But if it's something that I know that I possibly shouldn't be doing, but I want to see if it will slide, then I'm asking
I got a good
permission.
question.
Like what?
I got
Okay.
that one.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
got another question.
Go
I'm
ask
right.
it.
Oh, go ahead.
Ask it,
Okay.
baby. Come on, ask away.
I'm getting used to that.
It's her first time. This is
We took her virginity.
we're cracking her virginity.
Right.
Virginity Gina pod. Sorry, go ahead.
So, y'all just made me forget.
She
Come on,
over
you
here
gotta
saying
be
extra
ready.
shit.
Our Our fans said we gotta be ready. Our 3 fans
I thought you.
said we gotta
I
be
thought
ready.
you looked at your phone.
No, I was gonna write it down for
Oh,
later.
okay.
I already
Okay.
have my main one.
TikTok, think about it.
You go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, I was basically just saying like if it's me saying like, oh, how about your scenario?
Okay, go ahead. What?
The scenario about like if you go on a trip with like a guy friend, you have to ask permission about that.
Well, she didn't want to say all that.
See, we talked about it.
Damn, but she said she was.
But she right. But I remembered my question.
Okay, skip what I said.
So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it because I think that's
She just
interesting.
blowing all the shit on the street.
Right.
When is it okay to set boundaries
In your relationship, like at what point
in a relationship
Okay.
with somebody? And not necessarily in a relationship, like boyfriend and girlfriend, but like, is it 3 months talking, or is it like when you just naturally feel like, okay, we are together, he just didn't ask me to be his girlfriend yet, or vice versa, she didn't really let me know that she wants to be my girlfriend.
Right.
So like, when is it okay to be like, I'm not really comfortable with that?
right? That's actually a good question. You go first.
I feel you. I felt y'all. I knew y'all was gonna make a bitch go first. Anyway, I do got the answer. So for me, straight out the door, busting before you get in these cheeks, you gonna know how I feel in these streets.
Facts.
Okay. So what I mean, it don't make sense. I know, but it sounds good, right?
I wish it was
So, like from the beginning, like when you're getting to know each other, y'all know how y'all play that stupid ass questions game. What's your favorite color? Blah, blah, blah. So I'll add a spin on it, and I talk about like, all right, straight off the bat, I don't fuck with niggas who beat women, who disrespect their mom. Like from the door, you know that. So you talk to me crazy.
Those are wild boundaries.
I know, but I'm coming out the door with it. Like you know, with the flood, part in the fucking sea, you're gonna know.
Yeah.
So basically that, and then as we go along, if somebody does something that makes me uncomfortable, I'll say, you know, that makes me uncomfortable. That is a trigger for me. Like, I'm trying to think of something. I don't know, like if a guy, you smoke cigarettes. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, say if I didn't find that out in the beginning, he pops up. You know, back in the day when
How you
people
gonna
get the
get
pack,
this
they be
man
like,
to randomly stop smoking
they pack
cigarettes?
the bottom of the thing. You know what I'm talking about? When they got the cigarette, they go, the moment you do that is the moment I'm done. Like, it's just like, you know what? It was nice meeting you. I don't do that. Like, smoking is a big, and smelling like weed, like all of that. That's like, I guess that's more like a hard no. But another boundary is like, I say from the door, I like my freedom. I don't want you questioning me where I'm going 24/7.
Right.
You don't need my location. Like, my thing is, I understand couples who do locations. I have no problem with that. But I'm like, I'm not sharing my location. If we're sharing locations, it should just be for safety and not why you at Trader Joe's. What you doing at Starbucks for the 3rd time today knowing you ain't got no money in your account? Nobody fucking asked you.
Right.
So that's my take on it. No money in my damn account. You clock me, motherfucker.
What's your take?
She's so much.
And
Okay.
she is.
I told you I'm out of control. Get ready. Okay? Motherfucker.
My take basically is like I feel like when certain opportunities present themselves, then I'll discuss the boundaries. Like because certain time, like at certain points in a relationship, you don't even know that certain things are a boundary until you experience it.
True.
So like I feel like when we begin to have certain conversations, you begin to do something that I do not like or something that I feel uncomfortable with, then I feel like that's the perfect time to address it. Besides, like, I don't think of anything I would say, like, right out the door.
That's what I was saying, like from the bat. I'm not doing that. No.
Like deal breakers.
Straight up.
Drugs, alcohol abuse.
Okay. How you gonna say that to them though?
I'm gonna just say, like, I typically do, I have had a past with people who have misused those things, and that's not something that I want to be in. So, if you are an individual that partakes in certain drugs,
No.
she got 3 strikes, and then what happens?
Shut the door.
What happens after the 3rd tap to do it?
At this part, she's a part of the podcast. At this point, I'm not making all these fucking edits. Anyway, go ahead, girl.
I don't even know.
So, okay. Do you think it's even necessary to even bring up your past and just be like, you know what, I don't fuck with people who do hard drugs or...
I feel like we could tell that's from somebody's past, because that's random.
Wait,
You know what I
say that
mean? You usually say, I don't fuck with someone who does this, this, and that because, like, you've obviously experienced that to know you don't want that. For the most part.
That's true. Y'all see me go over here?
Stop.
I ain't had no action in a while.
It ain't been that long. It was 3 months ago.
Excuse me, they don't need to know that.
Ooh.
She would tell them anyway. Ain't she very open, y'all? Very open. Look at her slapping the ass of the class.
Right. Oh
now
my
she's
gosh.
mad. But basically, I feel like certain opportunities will present themselves. There's nothing that I typically say out the gate. There's like somebody, you prompt me in some kind of way. What?
They can't be no busboy at no restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
Am I missing something?
No, remember you
Oh, yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah, there were some cute guys at this restaurant.
She ain't one of them. If you flip burgers, don't.
And she was trying to act all bougie.
I
And
was
Bougie
not.
as hell.
I was not.
If you drive an 01 and flip burgers and live at home, don't call her.
Not a 01.
All right, how many of my female followers want somebody who flip burgers and has an 01?
That means a nigga could cook.
That ain't.
The patties are already frozen. He just gotta throw that on there, throw a little bun on there, and that's it. Anyway, then I'm about to sit here and judge me. The guy didn't ask for my number, y'all. This is a whole hypothetical situation that didn't even occur.
He wanted it. He was scared.
I was
I
trying to
wasn't
hint
even
to
there.
him. I was like, she's single. And I don't think he read my lips like that. Okay.
What?
She wasn't seeking for it though.
No, I
either,
don't,
so.
want, I don't want none of that. Anyway, let's get back on the topic
Okay,
of
all right,
boundaries.
back on the topic.
Is this turn? Or?
Yeah. We're gonna answer your own question. I don't know.
Yeah, no, what they said, I totally agree with everything that they said 100%. I will say, I think when I feel like, okay, he could be my husband. Because my thing is, I'm not going to waste my time on somebody. If I just want, like, oh my gosh, my brother watches this.
It's okay, just say it.
Forgive me. But, like, if it's like a fuck buddy situation, it's like, all right. Like, because I have my roster,
Mhm.
and you might have your roster. And if we understand that, it's different. So I'm not going to be upset with you if you do something that would upset me if
We're
I
in a
was
committed
like,
relationship.
ooh, yes,
Mhm.
or getting there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh, like, this could be husband. Like, do I really want him to do that?
that.
Like, without me saying it.
Right.
So I think
I agree.
further, and I'm like, I feel like, let me not waste my time with somebody that I really could care less about at the end of the day versus somebody that I'm like, no. Because you kind of have to, what Jada said, you kind of have to set these things
From the
early
gate.
on.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to act the way you allow them to act.
Mhm.
And it starts from the beginning. So
Yeah.
that's my take on it.
Good one.
That's a good one. Nip stuff in the bud as soon as you see it, or
Nip
walk
it.
away from it.
Or and just say, okay, I don't really like you
This ain't
anyway.
for me,
So,
no.
anyway.
Wait, you said you had another question, right? You coming with the question?
Oh,
okay.
Mhm.
Okay, well, because it was going to be that.
Come on,
question.
baby,
Oh,
roll with it,
right
roll with
Okay.
it, roll with it.
I don't have mine. We gonna
Well,
skip.
it's
I ain't
both of
got
y'all at
shit
this
today,
point.
y'all.
It's
Okay.
for both of
Well, I don't
them.
need to be drinking.
That's a cops.
Okay. Coops, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo,
She don't know my
woo,
business. So,
woo. Love a
okay.
bitch. Sorry.
But I'm like, no, because you kind of have to, what Jada said, you kind of have to set these things
From the
early
gate.
on.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to act the way you allow them to act.
Mhm.
And it starts from the beginning. So
Yeah.
that's my take on it.
Good one.
That's a good one. Nip stuff in the bud as soon as you see it, or
Nip
walk
it.
away from it.
And just say, okay, I don't really like you
This ain't
anyway.
for me,
So,
no. This
anyway.
ain't for me.
Wait, you said you had another question, right? You coming with the question?
Oh,
okay.
Mhm.
Okay, well, because it was going to be that.
Come on,
question.
baby,
Oh,
roll
right
with it,
ahead.
roll with
Okay.
it, roll with it.
I don't have mine. We gonna
Well,
skip.
it's
I
for
ain't
both of
got
y'all at
shit
this
today,
point.
y'all.
It's
Okay.
for both of
Well, I don't
them.
need to be drinking.
That's a cops.
Okay. Coops, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo,
She don't know my
woo, woo.
So,
Love a
okay.
bitch. Sorry.
Okay. Would you rather have someone too chill?
3 times.
You know what's about to be over? That damn iPad. Shut the door. I'm keeping her ass on this
hope we
episode.
caught
I'm
that.
not kidding.
All
She said,
right.
all right.
All right.
Y'all,
Okay.
I promise I don't be her. She just defiant.
4 bitches on this podcast. Only supposed to be 3. Sorry.
Okay. Would you rather have someone too chill or too overbearing and explain?
Wait.
Run that back.
We both said.
Somebody who's who?
Would you rather in a relationship have someone too chill to the
Okay.
point where they're not even
Oh,
kind of
fuck,
giving
this
you
is-
feedback on like what they want from you in a relationship, or someone too overbearing, meaning like they're doing a lot. But basically, would you rather have somebody show that they really do care, or someone that is like, because I feel like it could be scary that they don't care that much,
Yeah.
versus someone, but it's also scary that they're doing a lot.
Essence, at me next time, babe. Just at me.
What?
Shit, I don't know who
Well, I
you're
don't know what you're. Yeah.
Somebody who's too chill and don't give a fuck and is dry as a baseboard.
I mean, we know who that is, but who's the one who's been overbearing?
Oh no, I meant at me next time.
Oh,
No, I'm playing.
okay,
I'm
okay.
playing. No,
But
I'm
does my
never-
question make sense?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
it
Okay.
does.
You got answer.
Why are we even shooting it right now? We should have waited until she went to sleep.
No, ma'am.
Go in your room for the third time. Then she won't get mad and shut the door before I finish.
I could probably do some cool things with.
How?
I don't know.
Like
I'll figure it out.
bloopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cut some whatever. Anywho,
Oh, okay.
you should have told Essence to at you next time.
Yeah, at both of us, because anyway, y'all all know, whoever follow us, you already know what we're thinking in our mind about people who are very nonchalant and
Versus
very
And bald
chill.
head. And bald head.
Oh. Okay.
And
Anyway,
a fucked up finger. Sorry. The DDs.
it's just what?
The DDs.
What's wrong with it?
It's,
I'm Captain Hook. Sorry.
it's been he's Sergeant. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Yes.
Okay, so I think because I've experienced both, honestly, but it depends. If is the overbearing a toxic overbearing, or it's just he's very present.
I feel like he should never be overbearing. Though.
Well, bitch,
You know what
we
I
only
mean?
got two options.
Well, no. I'm saying
To the
no,
point where I'm getting slapped
either
in the
or.
face.
Huh?
So overbearing to the point where you choking a bitch up. Not sexual. Just in.
Nothing physical,
Okay.
but just like always texting, like
Oh hell.
like always like
well, of
checking
course, I would
in.
prefer neither. I would prefer something in the
Right,
middle.
but I'm saying if you had,
to
if God
choose?
was like, you need to have one or the other. If you think about all the pros and cons for each scenario, which one would you? And that's why I said explain like the pros of somebody to chill, and
Mhm.
explain the cons. Then
Okay.
explain the pros of somebody overbearing, but then explain the cons, because that way you kind of see like
which one you really want.
which way I would have them be more of, basically.
Got you.
Can
Okay,
I
that
be
makes
alone?
sense.
This is just
That could be the case too.
I'd be alone. Okay, so I would say for a person who's very chill, like you never feel pressured to do anything. They just go with the flow of things. And the biggest thing that I feel like is repeat is like you don't feel pressured. Like it's very chill.
Yeah.
It's not forced for you or that person. It just kind of happens naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all both really on the same page because they're down with whatever, they're cool, whatever you want to do. But then the cons of that is just like, well, you never really know where they stand because they kind of go with the flow of how you feel and whatever vibe you're on. They're not very open about their emotions and how they feel. They're not really expressing themselves to you, so you don't really know where you stand. So I feel like that's the con of that. Someone who is overbearing just gets annoying as fuck. Like you just want your space. That person, like, and I feel like the people who are usually very overbearing is like they either
They got
don't
little
have a lot of
dicks.
friends. They could have that issue as well.
And I have to bring up a little dick in here. I always do.
Anyway,
Smell of dick in the air.
I can't.
smell of wet pussy.
Oh,
There's
my.
no dick here. Anyway, I just feel like what, Charlie?
Yeah.
I know.
Y'all.
I told you.
I don't know
I
this
told you.
show.
Basically, I just feel like I would honestly prefer somebody who is very chill than somebody who's very overbearing, because you could feel very suffocated with somebody who's overbearing. They constantly need your confirmation. They need your not confirmation. They need your affirmation about everything.
Yeah.
They need you to constantly confirm certain things to make them feel confident about themselves and your relationship, and that can become very exhausting. So yeah, that's where I stand on that. Very chill.
I would agree. I'm going with the chill for 300 because I can't deal with that. And if I had to choose, like if I had no choice, going with the chill, because it's like at least I know you're not gonna be blowing my phone up. It may suck because it seems like you don't care, but if I had to absolutely choose, I'm going with the chill person because we be fighting. I just because I'll turn off my phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those people that blow your phone up, like blow your.
Like your child.
Speaking of
and
your
mother.
child, like
She got my mom too.
I'm crying when your woman won't answer. Yeah, for people who blow your phone up to the point where you're just like, I can't even go out and have a good time without confirming to you that I'm not messing with nobody and I'm just out with my girls. Like, then life's just not fun, and then that person ruins the vibe for everybody else that's with you that night. So, yeah, I'm definitely team chill.
I agree with you guys. I feel like because I've had overbearing, and it's to the point where like your mental's not even there anymore. Like I've cried in public places because people were overbearing.
Damn.
And it's like, and like you said, it affects your friendships in a way, because it's like some of your friends don't get it. It's like, okay, if you feel like you love this person, you feel like no matter like no matter how many times you talk to them, okay, we still make excuses. They're going to change. They're going to change.
Mhm.
And it's like, they're not, obviously, and your friends see that.
Right.
And, you know, some friends just aren't as patient. And, like, yeah, there's just been times where I'm, like, crying and I'm like, oh, my gosh, it's just
Too much.
too much. It's too much. It's starting to affect me and just, like, my mental. And, yeah, so I would take chill over too overbearing. For
But
sure.
obviously, I think all three of us went in the middle.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Right.
was
It's
a
just like
question.
if there
That
was a
was a
gun
good
to her
question.
head and was like,
Oh my!
"You're gonna have-" you
Damn,
know,
chill.
it was extreme.
Can you
Trauma.
chill out on the crying
Trauma.
podcast, please? Thank you very
Trauma.
much. All
The
right.
undercover crime.
I don't have any. I don't have a question prepared. for
Essence
today.
has some
She
great,
did have some
great
stuff.
questions.
We don't have to do this from FaceTime from afar.
I know, or like a Zoom.
Or Zoom.
Essence, let me ask you a question. And it's the final one. What are some keys to a successful relationship in your opinion?
Some keys.
Like two little tips.
Okay.
You can give our people because over here we ain't doing well over here.
I
So
can't.
are we?
No, we don't pick good ones. That's
We
the
don't.
problem.
Trauma.
Okay, two things.
Essence came from a healthy background.
Mm-hmm. You
I
did.
can't stand y'all.
I'm talking about your mom and
I
dad.
love you,
Oh,
mom.
okay,
Your
okay.
brother.
I mean,
Shout
you
out
know,
to you,
if you
Nate.
think about how I came into this world, it's fucked up.
Ooh, that's another story for another day.
It's fucked up.
All right, go ahead. Let's let
Okay.
Essence.
I would say the two
Sorry.
main things that pop to my head right now, and I might think of something else later and be like, dang, I should have said that. But communication is key.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if you do not have communication,
You don't have shit.
and that could be like the smallest things of
Yeah.
like, hey, babe, like, even just dropping a hint, like, hey, babe, like, oh my gosh, like, if your man gave you flowers, like, say, if you love getting flowers, say, like, I love getting flowers. Like, that
Flowers.
really makes my day. Because a real man's gonna be like, okay. And they might do it a weekly thing.
Right.
Like, they might say those things because even the smallest things really go a long way. So communication is key. Or if they like piss you off, if like my man sometimes when he pees, they don't wipe the you know
Ooh,
what I
yes.
mean.
Oh, that little
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
drip drop.
Yes, and you see like the
You
little
gotta go.
yellow
Gotta
stains. It's like
You gotta go.
I've said, well, that it gets annoying, but I'm
You
like
gotta
I've
go.
said like you know what, Essence, like don't like be afraid to say something because you don't want to be annoying
Mhm.
or come off like you're naggy.
Yeah.
And I just said, like, baby, like, can you clean the seat? Like,
Please.
and it's the way you do it too. It's like, can you clean the
Calm
seat? Make it a
sweat
little
right there.
sexy, like make it
Right.
a little like innocent. But they know I didn't see any more pee stains on it. You know what I mean?
Right, but
like
you would have never said nothing.
So it's
You
about
stayed
like the
pissed.
delivery.
the
Hey,
delivery.
Hey,
Yes.
daddy.
Hey,
Do
daddy.
you mind cleaning off the toilet seat for baby mama? For big
Not
mama.
baby mama. I think he's just gonna bend you over instead. If you said that sexy, he's gonna
Yeah.
forget
There's
he's
some
supposed to
Clorox
clean it
wipes
off.
next to you, baby. Okay, I do like the delivery part.
Yeah,
The delivery.
is important.
It's the delivery.
That's
So
good.
that comes hand in hand with communication, small to large. Now, the second
Oh
key
my
thing I
word.
would say is
It's true.
Don't worry about it. It ain't
no, I had it.
Oh,
I'm freaking a lot.
it's
Really
okay.
quickly.
It's
You
the-
ain't even been drinking.
no,
I
it's
know.
something else. It's something else on her mental.
Round and round on me.
Y'all,
What?
It was communication.
grind.
What else do you feel like a
I was saying
relationship
till you
must
get it.
have to thrive?
Slow grind.
I know you're not gonna say sex,
Your
that's what
mind
I
is weak. I'm singing to buy some time. Slow and baby rides on me.
Hurry up, or we're ending it.
What is
Let your
y'all?
mind
Okay,
take your time.
You took mine. Communication is very important. Honesty.
Okay, yeah.
Honesty
already
is
know what I'm gonna
extremely
say.
important. We're skipping you.
Please skip me. Skip
honesty.
me like a bad habit.
I feel like you should be able to come to me and tell me anything, regardless if you think I'm gonna get upset about it, if it's something that's gonna piss me off, even if it's something that may end our relationship. You have to. You can't take that choice away from me. I can't take that choice away from you by not telling you the truth just because I don't like what the outcome's gonna be. So you should always be able to come to me, tell me the truth. We can discuss it and figure out how we're gonna move forward. But definitely keeping something from me is going to end our relationship. So
And the final one,
go ahead.
loyalty.
Ah,
Gotcha. Ass.
what was I gonna say?
Sex, dick. Nope.
Long
Actually,
dick.
no. Loyalty. Be loyal. And loyalty goes a long way, especially with me. Like,
What is
we
loyalty
all
look
make
like?
mistakes. Loyalty looks like, okay, don't disrespect me in public. Don't be out here flirting with other women, fucking other women. None of that. Like, if we are in a relationship, we are in a relationship. I ain't saying that being exclusive, being in a situationship, fuck that. We're in a relationship. I expect you to be loyal because I am loyal. We fuck up, things happen, but being loyal to somebody, you're gonna communicate, you're gonna be honest. I always say to people who I talk to or people I'm in a relationship with, be honest with me, even if it hurts my feelings, because I'm more likely willing to work with you through it. As long as you don't whoop my ass. I work through a lot of things, which is my hard nose. I'm willing to work through it if you're honest, right? So,
Agreed. This was a great podcast.
This was a wonderful episode.
Wonderful.
This is a wonderful episode.
Both of my sisters.
I'm your sister.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Essence,
Man.
thank you so much for being our
Yes.
first
Yes.
guest. We have a little present for you. You ready? Here you go.
Free rent.
That is true.
Free rent. It's like
Free
just thank you.
rent. Free stay.
And we out.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Year.
As my people in the hood say. We out.
Boy, no, I can't talk to a broke boy. I can't talk to